Last week, Misor's out-of-school youth receives food packs from the provincial government. BHWs receives their honoraria for 2021. And Sitio Kalamboan receives tremendous support in PGMO's 6th monthly visit. Good morning, Ms. Misor. Welcome to the latest edition of Governor Bambi Emano's Accomplishment Report. The Provincial Information Office will now give an account of the Governor's long list of accomplishments for the second week of October 2021. Governor Bambi Emano's hands-on steering of Ms. Misor campaign against numerous adversaries has resulted in a Monday filled with good news. To glance back at Monday, here's Raymark Semania.
Governor Bambi believes that when we hit Monday hard, the momentum for public service is carried right through the week. On Monday, Dr. Benjamin Resma gave an update on the African swine fever in the province, informing everyone that for the past weeks, no cases of ASF were reported, leaving 91 barangays in 17 municipalities and 2 cities affected. Dr. Resma happily informed everyone of the success of the livelihood program, duck layer production under Itikan sa Kalamboan of Province in support to the affected farmers in the province. On the latest count, 102,887 eggs were harvested from the municipalities of Apol, Libertad, Initaw, and Mantikao for a total sales of 771,653 pesos. For the COVID-19 update, Provincial IATF Chief Dr. Jerry Kalingasan informed the public of a decreasing trend of infected individuals since October 1 to 10. As of his report, the province only has 479 active cases and 12,859 recoveries. For the second part of the program, Acting Provincial Administrator Attorney Jocelyn Load Mateo, together with Committee Chairwoman on Health and Sanitation Board Member Nancy Madhos and Provincial Health Office Head Dr. Jerry Kalingasan, formally turned over a replica check worth 9,900,000 for the 2021 honorarium of the 3,300 barangay health workers, with each of them is set to receive 3,000 pesos. Present during the event were BHW Coordinator Ms. Jocelyn Del Rosario and Taguluan BHW President Ms. Josephine Kenquino, who expressed her gratitude to Governor Bambi Emano for his undying support.
Minahal namong gobernador, ang pwersa sa barangay health workers sa Misamis Oriental kinasing-kasing na nagpasalamat sa honorarium na among nadawat o kinigog among gikalipay kanamong mga voluntaryo.
In another story, Governor Bambi Emano, through the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, turned over 1 unit of Bambi Cab to Barangay Don Gregorio Pelaez, Municipality of Claveria. Barangay Captain Abelardo D. Ladra personally received the emergency vehicle from the provincial government through Board Member Gerardo Buboy Sabal III, Board Member Dexter Yasay, with PDRMO Head Mr. Fernando Vincent Sutsutdi. Still on this day, 14 deserving employees of the provincial capital and 5 from Misamis Oriental provincial hospitals were promoted by Governor Bambi Emano. The good governor saw their hard work and dedication in serving the people of the province, especially during this difficult time when government services are vital in supporting the needs of Misamisnons. Raymark Semania, PIO.
Governor Bambi Emano is known for his extensive planning and coordination that results in complete success, and that is what he exactly showcases on Tuesday. To specify the details, here's Jebson Patlunag.
Yes, Jing, Governor Bambi Emano ensures the success of all PGMO projects through cooperation. For Tuesday, another momentous event marks the history of ECCD program in Misamis Oriental as the 339,614 pesos and 58 centavos newly renovated Talon Child Development Center and the 1,073,584 pesos and 20 centavos newly constructed Minsa Pinit CDC in Hingog City were successfully turned over. The new child development centers will surely benefit the children of said barangays, not only for this school year, but also for the coming years. Prior to the turnover, Governor Bambi Emano, through the PECCD office, provided classroom facilities and teacher supplies. Present at the turnover were Honorable Wayne Militante, Provincial Board Member, Honorable Ray Buhisan, Municipal Mayor of Magsaysay, Hingog City Administrator Mr. Alvin Restituto, CSWD Officer Ms. Rosalinda Bucton, through her ECCD focal person, Mr. Romeo Carcido, and barangay captains of the said barangays. The provincial ECCD is positive that with Governor Bambi Emano's leadership, the pillar of education will always be one of his top priorities. On another event, the Provincial Planning and Development Council, headed by Governor Bambi Emano, conducted its 4th PDC meeting for the year 2021 via teleconferencing. The council discussed and approved the Supplemental Annual Investment Program 2021 and Supplemental Investment Program number 4 that will be implemented this year. In addition, the council also approved the Annual Investment Program of calendar year 2022, consisting of all investment programs of the provincial government. For other matters, the council discussed the approval and endorsement of the Upper Bukidnon River Basin Watershed Management Framework Plan to the Regional Development Council Economic Development Committee. The Watershed Management Framework was formulated as a prescriptive plan which illustrated how the entire river basin should be partitioned into watershed management units and be placed under sustainable development. On his part, Governor Bambi Emano is committed to develop the province and implement programs and projects for economic recovery. For another development, with the continued efforts of the Provincial Management Information System Office in providing reliable internet connectivity in the respective offices of the provincial capital, 2 personnel from PMIS installed a wired network connection from the Office of the Assistant Provincial Administrator to the provincial capital basement in order to establish internet connection in the Provincial Capital Parks office. This activity is in response to the request for an internet connection which is essential for their office's daily activities, especially during virtual meetings and conferences. For today's outreach activity, at Manticaw Central School, 30 women of reproductive age were provided with progestin-only subdermal implant from Manticaw and Lugaid. Part of this activity is the post-training evaluation for the 7 health service providers from RHU Manticaw and RHU Lugaid. Furthermore, the Provincial Population Office reports the successful orientation for the newly appointed Municipal Population Officers Designate of Magsaysay, Talisayan, and Sugbungkugon at the Provincial Population Office. The newly appointed Municipal Population Officers Designate are Camilo Baha from Talisayan, Cherry Fabre from Sugbungkugon, and Ralph De La Cruz from Magsaysay. The purpose of this orientation is to give directional pathways in the implementation of Philippine population development programs and understanding the roles and mandates as MPOs. Jobson Patlunag, PIO.
Barangay Kalamboan from the municipality of Initaw becomes the recent beneficiary of Governor Bambi Emano's strategic programs for the barangays as their long-sought barangay hall now becomes one step closer to reality. For this development, here's Queen Exclamador.
Yes, G. Astoundingly, Governor Bambi Emano is constant in supporting the weak, giving courage to the timid, and uplifting the indifferent through his gesture of compassion in various forms of service to all Misamisnans for the progress and development of the province. Board member Saira Saysay Emano, along with the personnel of the Office of the Barangay Affairs, fully handed over to the Council of Barangay Kalamboan Initaw Municipality the check amounting to 48,000 pesos from provincial capital to purchase a lot for the construction of their new barangay hall and multipurpose building. Moreover, BM Saysay Emano also extended good news to the entire Barangay Kalamboan and announced that Governor Bambi Emano has already allocated 2.98 million pesos for the barangay for the scheduled construction of the barangay hall and multipurpose building. The entire council and staff of Barangay Kalamboan, led by Barangay Captain Teresa L. Damalan, joined the event along with board member Saira Saysay Emano. With this, Barangay Captain Damalan expressed her gratitude to Governor Bambi Emano as she stated.
Una sa tanan na pasalamat ni nga nadawat na gyud namo ang among gikinahanglan sa barangay nga maunglo na para tukuran sa Kalamboan multipurpose hall o ilabi na sa ECCD building.
Governor Bambi's continued delivery of projects directly to barangays is in line with his Barangay Empowerment Program, which aims to empower barangays to implement their priority projects in line with the needs of their residents. Progressively in the same day, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental takes pride in Miss Cindy Obeñera's achievement and continues to rally behind her in her quest for the Miss Intercontinental 2021 crown. Confidently, Governor Bambi Emano called out all Misamisnans, requesting for their support and prayers for Miss Obeñera's victory come coronation event on October 29, 2021, 9 p.m. Egypt time, October 30, 2021, 3 a.m. Philippine time. Furthermore, the governor expected all the people in the province to access updates in this regard through the Miss Intercontinental Facebook page and website. Thus, Governor Bambi clearly shows his support along with the entire province in Cindy's claim of victory, not just beyond the borders of Misamis Oriental Philippines, but intercontinental. Twin exclamador, PIO.
Governor Bambi Emano's delivery of vital services and support to Sitio Kalamboan continues as the 6th monthly visit to the area ensures unprecedented development for its Lumad residents. PIO's Regina Mormaygay will tell us more.
Yes, Jing, and empowering leadership would always reflect onto the overwhelming thanksgiving from lives transformed, just like how Governor Bambi Emano emanates through years in service.
On Thursday, October 14, 2021, stemming from the commitment of Governor Bambi Emano's mandate to never fail and uplift the lives of all Misamisnons, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental had its fruitful 6th monthly visit at Sitio Kalamboan, Barangay Minalwang in the municipality of Claveria. This was spearheaded by Provincial Agriculture Office with its consultants under the leadership of Provincial Agriculturist Mr. Apollo Pacamalan, together with the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office and Provincial Engineering Office. Also present in the event were partner agencies representatives, namely Mr. Ronald Legaspe of DTI, Mr. Che C. of BFAR Misor, Ms. Michi Carion of FICO Foundation, Mr. Rodolfo Lopez, Vice President of UBI, and the DepEd team, while the 50th Infantry Battalion provided logistical and security support throughout the day. The mentioned entities collaboratively turned over numerous household materials and conducted various assessments on the community, including the planned provision of a water system. Notably, this initiative is in support of the LCAC program of President Rodrigo Duterte, and at the same way made all the Lumad, specifically the Higaonon tribe in the said area, hopeful and ever grateful for the peace and security, including the varied development they are currently experiencing.
Maayo ang pagpadaga ni Governor Emano kay masaya maging siya buulan.
Also, Thursday escalated all Misamisons excitement as the reigning Miss Intercontinental Philippines 2021, Miss Cinderella Cindy Obinieta, finally arrived at the Sharm el-Sheikh Egypt City of Peace. Governor Bambi Emano, together with Provincial Tourism Officer Attorney Jeffrey Saclot and the whole province, fully support her international journey, bringing utmost pride and honor to Misor's tourism venture as she represents the nation Philippines. Awesomely, she's on the way to romp the intercontinental stage with glamour and wit, bringing a heart of a Misamisnon, strong-willed and determined for the Miss Intercontinental 2021 crown comes the coronation night this October 29, 2021. On the same day, PGMO successfully conducted a ceremonial turnover of the 16 rolls of polyethylene pipe worth a total of 232,000 pesos for the municipality of Talisayan. This answered their need for a daily use water supply in their public market after a swift response to the request. Present in the event were Board Member Wayne Militante, Talisayan Municipal Mayor Honorable Romel Maslog, along with Talisayan Municipal Engineer May Sumastre, PAO Head Engineer Prisco Valmoria, and PPDO Head Engineer Stanley Uriarte. The receiving party, in the presence of Honorable Maslog, gave her deepest gratitude for the said materials. It will secure and greatly help the market vendors.
Ako may naman pasalamat kay sa among paghangiyong kanggo, wala gin balagan. Iya gyud dayo ipabot. So once again, daghan gyud kayong salamat go. Taliwala ato gyud makita nga ang imong kasing-kasing anaagid na hitatak ang pagserbisyo.
Additionally, for Thursday, the Provincial Social Welfare and Development, headed by Mr. Jolimar Abella, extended 3 assistive devices, specifically crutches and wheelchairs, to differently abled persons, namely Tiborcio E. Mampilan of Barangay Quezon Hitagom, Flaviano D. Mandayano of Barangay Mulugan, El Salvador City, and Hermes O. Aliera of Barangay Poblacion 1, Villanueva. Thus, Governor Bambi Emano's administration since then up to the present reflects an unwavering and unfailing commitment to ensure the welfare of all Misamisnons. Regina Moratanel, my guy, PIO.
From budget preparation to event readiness, Governor Bambi Emano ensures that the provincial government's operation and delivery of services to the people is carried out as swiftly as possible. For all details, here's Danny Obshama Jr.
Various offices of the provincial capital continuously thrive for advancement and development as they serve Misor with indelible services.
On Friday, the Clean and Green Office spearheaded the cleaning of the new cooperative building as requested by the Provincial Cooperative Office in preparation for the turnover of the said edifice on October 18, 2021. Additionally, on Friday, the Provincial Budget Office headed by Mr. Clint Kenneth Yanez has submitted the annual budget for fiscal year 2022 to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. The province of Misamis Oriental follows the budget calendar and preparation that starts with a budget call last June 2021, followed by the preparation and submission of all offices' budget proposals to the office in July. The staff of the budget office then reviewed the budget proposals based on AIP. By August 3 to 20, 2021, the local finance committee conducted a budget deliberation with the department heads. From August 21 to September 15, the provincial budget staff consolidated the budget proposals, prepared the local expenditure plan, BESF, and other attachments. In September is the final review of all prescribed documents and forms by the provincial budget staff. After the department heads signed all forms, the office submitted the annual budget, the local expenditure plan, and other documents to the provincial governor's office. Moreover, an induction ceremony of Gumao Duck Racers and Farmers Association Board of Directors was held at Zone 5 Gumaod, Claveria, Misamis Oriental. It was presided over by Board Member Boboy Sabal, Board Member Dexter Yasay, Councilor Leoncio Abejo, and Provincial Veterinarian Dr. Benjamin S. Resma. Its purpose is to preside over the swearing-in of the elected officials of the association. Furthermore, another Child Development Center turnovers under the Provincial ECCD office took place in the municipality of Binwangan, Misamis Oriental. 3 Child Development Centers in Binwangan, Misamis Oriental, namely Dampias ACDC, Tinigbasan CDC in Barangay Mabini, and Nabataan CDC were successfully turned over on Friday. These centers were projects funded by Senator Sani Angara in partnership with Governor Bambi Emano. For over 20 years, it was only under the leadership of Governor Bambi Emano that the 3 barangays were able to have its own facility conducive for child's learning. Present on the turnovers were Board Member Wayne Militante, Honorable Romeo Gue, the Municipal Mayor of Binwangan, Mr. Kim Paulo Bacang and Gregory John Codilla of the DPWH, Honorable Nelsie Daguta, SB member at the same time Chairman of Committee on Social Services, Honorable LVT SB member, Honorable Cyril Lubongolto SB member, and Mr. Jess Jomar Caingles MSWD officer. Present also in the said turnovers were the Binwangan Municipal Department heads, ECCD focal person, barangay captains and council of the 3 barangays, child development workers, and parents. Prior to the turnover, Governor Bambi Emano through the Provincial ECCD office provided the 3 centers with 103,776 pesos and 75 centavos each worth of classroom facilities and teacher supplies.
Kami mga parents, dako kay pagpasalamat sa kay Go Bambi sa among nadawat ng Child Development Center. Dako kay kaning nakatabang sa among mga kabataan kay mo kining ilahang pagtun-an diri sa barangay na bataan.
Danny Vertidazo of Shama Jr., PIO.
Offices and departments of the provincial capital mounts another jaw-dropping set of accomplishments, aiming to comprehensively implement Governor Bambi Emano's numerous programs. To give us a summary, here's Jane Salimbao.
Yes, Jane, Governor Bambi Emano's truthful service proves his excellent leadership, which inspires many Misamisnan.
For the consolidated report, last week, another series of infrastructure projects were turned over under the Barangay Empowerment Program of Governor Bambi Emano in the municipalities of Magsaysay, Tagulwan, and Hingog City. Present in the event were board members Wayne Militante, board member Gerardo Buboy Sabal III, board member Dexter Yasay, board member Sari Mesay sa Emano, attorney Nadia Emano Ilipe, ABC President Leonard Winstanley, Magsaysay Mayor Ray Buhisan, Hingog City Barangay 21 Chairwoman Helen Militante, Barangay Gracia Captain Jean Casino, along with the barangay officials. Barangay Santa Cruz of Magsaysay received a covered court amounting to 1,984,588.51. Barangay 10 of Hingog City received a drainage system amounting to 600,000 pesos, and Barangay Gracia of Tagulwan received a walkway project amounting to 649,996.14.
So, sa ngalan sa Barangay Council sa Barangay Santa Cruz, sa kinasingkasing namong itrago sa Kalamboan Bambi, pagpasalamat yun na nahuman ang among pangandoy.
Meanwhile, on October 11 to 16, the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office distributed a total of 1,500 food packs for the municipalities of Claveria, Medina, Talisayan, Balingwan, Binuangan, Salay, Lagunglong, Hasaan, Villanueva, Tagulwan, Opol, Alubihid, and City of El Salvador. The beneficiaries were very grateful to Governor Bambi Emano for the assistance they received in this time of pandemic.
Thank you sa inyong mga efforts for paghatag sa amo dani sa among mga kabatununan, og salamat sad kang Bambi Emano kay gitagaan ninyo og opportunity mga kabatununan.
Moreover, the said office distributed 30 sacks of rice for those affected by focus containment at Libertad in coordination with Libertad Vice Mayor Christian Jad Saire, and another 30 sacks for those affected by focus containment at Hitagom in coordination with Major Christian Relevo of Hitagom. Moreover, the Scholar Kuni Bambi office headed by Ms. Jera Silos released Governor Bambi Emano's educational assistance for the Tagulwan chapter worth 125,000 pesos for 50 grantees held at the Provincial Governor's Extension Office. The ICNB scholars expressed their gratitude to Governor Bambi Emano to the aid given to them, which is a great help for their flexible learning in this time of pandemic. In addition to last week, with the fight against the problem of malnutrition in Misamis Oriental, the provincial government conducted a search for 2021 province-wide outstanding G4 or Garden of Go, Grow and Glow in the villages and households within the province. This contest was led by the PHO Nutrition Division with all MNOws including municipal agriculturists in the collaboration with the provincial G4 evaluation team comprising of representatives from PSWTO and PAGRO. Recently, the evaluation of Salay and Tagulwan was successfully conducted in conjunction with PAGRO to provide assorted vegetable seeds specifically to barangay captain of each barangay. In line with the expanded program on immunization, on October 11 to 15, 2021, the Provincial Health Office distributed 9,666 doses of Sinovac vaccines, 11,508 doses of Pfizer, 6,120 doses of Moderna, 22 doses of Sputnik, 204 doses of AstraZeneca, and 100 doses of Sinovac intended for the local government units of the province. PHO vaccination team and PDRRMO continued the vaccination rollout, having inoculated 81 people with their first dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine, and 22 received their second dose of the Sputnik 5 vaccine. For the surveillance and COVID-19 response team, the personnel swabbed 13 individuals. For the Animal Bite and Treatment Center, served 43 patients, where 11 of which are new cases. Also, the PHO clinic accommodated 24 patients, where 5 of whom includes individuals who exhibited influenza-like illnesses, 3 patients for medical clearance, 1 for adverse effects following immunization, and 15 for other reasons who seek for medical consult. The same team also screened a total of 108 patients for vaccination this week. And for mental or drug-induced psychosis program, 16 patients with 1 new case of mental health was being served by the said office. Furthermore, on October 12 to 15, a mass rabies vaccination activity was conducted in the municipality of Magsaysay. This is in collaboration with the Provincial Veterinary Office, headed by the Rabies Vaccination Team and the Municipal Agriculture Office of Magsaysay. A total of 1,569 dogs and cats were vaccinated. The goal and purpose of conducting mass rabies vaccination is to prevent overpopulation of stray dogs and cats that will also result in rabies prevention. And lastly, the Travel and Arrival Committee, composed of the Provincial Tourism Office, PESO, IKNB, the Bids and Awards Committee, and the Provincial Legal Office, ensures that Missions arrive safely in the province and in their respective municipalities, taking care of their immediate requirements and concerns. 97 ROFs and 280 LSIs were assisted during the week, with 15 returnees assisted at the Marian Suites. The provincial government has already assisted 30,930 returning Miss in total from May 2020 up to present. Jameson Bao, PIO.
A leader who has proven himself through his long tenure of public service, Governor Bambi Emano knows that for progress and development to reign in Misamis Oriental, vision is not enough. It must be combined with action. It is not enough to just plan and dream. We must act and work for the change that we need. And true to this, our hard work has resulted in a province that is bound for greatness. Let us not make the same mistake that others did and continue to strive hard, just like how our governor does, even with only 255 days left in his term. Jinker Rosit, PIO.